Hello everyone, and welcome back to Tales of Berseria. I am Wishblade, and I have done a whole bunch of stuff. And expedition, as always.
I knew this would be big. What a treasure!
Yay! Snow globe of growth. A snow globe received from the inhabitants of Dhsu Island. A flower inside blooms as its owner grows. Alright, the mistress is scolding. I'm not sure there should be an S after mistresses. The apostrophe should be enough, but maybe my knowledge of English grammar is just all wrong. Maybe, potentially. And yeah, you need to keep going. Now, no, not treasure first. I wanna look at that skill. Mistress is scolding. Skill trigger rating has increased. Mistress. Velvet as a mistress in a maid costume scolding you. Oh god, I keep doing it. Of course I do. Now, treasure. Where is the treasure? It's right over here.
There are lilies blooming inside.
It's so pretty. They say this lily blooms as its owner grows. What a splendid item this is. As its owner grows, like by getting stronger. Yes, strength is an easy bit of growth to measure, isn't it? That means if you keep once you have washboard abs and bulging biceps, we'll have a gorgeous lily to admire as well. That sounds a little weird in my head, but whatever. Maybe it's alright, maybe it's not. Whatever. Bulging muscles and a flower. I'm not sure those go well together. Physical strength isn't the only form of growth, you know. For example, you might enter a rebellious phase where you snap at any little thing Velvet might say, like, "Shut up, you hag!" From a certain perspective, that's a perfectly fine form of growth, and that would make this flower bloom. I think that sounds even worse. True. Lamphy said, don't become a teenager. Please do not. And this is how people are looking right now. We also got a bunch of new items, so that's a thing. But here you go. Ever so nicely. We got a bunch of sick stuff, just because. And no, I don't focus on anything specific. I just, what is the newest item we got or something? Okay, boost that up to 6 or something. Or whatever I can boost to 6. Or as high as I can get for more BG and souls and stuff. And new items. We got this, apparently. We also bought some new stuff. A few of these are some of the new stuff we bought. And this is something we got for getting the shop to level 7, the colorful waistcoat. And something I think we got at one point that I didn't really talk about at the time. The trident. It looks entirely silly, but it's something. Also, there's a feldspar spear. I can't remember all the things we got that were new, but oh well. It's fine, I'm sure. They're here somewhere. Maybe. I hope. Something like that. Oh, I do know some things we got. An Emalia ring and force ring. So there you go, it's something along those lines. Now, we need to go to that mountain in the Aldina plains and see this dragon demon.
Hey there. Our meeting like this must be Providence, meow.
We're in a hurry. Save it, cats.
All the better, meow. I've just stumbled upon a perfectly nifty piece of stone just for you. What's it for? That's not a geoboard, is it? Bingo! I dug it out of some ruins, meow. They were made by Norman Meowny years ago for surfing along Earth pulses, but I can't use it, so I figured I'd pawn it off on someone else who could, meow.
Wait, Norman made this? That doesn't exactly inspire confidence.
Don't be so mean! We're capable of exceptional things! Sometimes. When a Norman speaks their own name, the board springs to life and whisks its masters away at top speed. They'll even plow right through weak demons. You can say it's our masterwork, even if we sorta stumbled on it by accident.
Huh. Well, then I apologize.
So we can ride this as long as we have Bienfu with us, right?
Well, kind of.
Do you have to use your true name to activate it?
Not my true name, no. My Norman name. Wouldn't that just be Bienfu?
No. Norman have a separate name that goes something like Norman so-and-so. It's almost more a title than a name. Often the name has something to do with what they're good at. Something like attack, or chain, or aqua.
Right. You could say names like Bienfu and Grimoire are more like stage names. I actually don't know Bienfu's Norman name, but I can't wait to find out. What is your name, Bienfu?
Come on, out with it. We're in a hurry.
Norman Brave. Whoa, look at that!
Wait, Bien Phu.
Your Norman name is Brave?
That is so deliciously absurd!
Why do you think I've never told you before, Bien?
At least the board works, meow.
And if we get on this board, it'll move us around?
Well, about that. The board propels itself by pushing against Earth pulse flows. To do that, the board needs information on the flows, but this one here's a completely blank slate, meow. First, you need to find the geotrees in each area. They serve as a conduit between the surface land and the Earth pulses, meow. Once you've actually located a geotree, you can record that area's Earth pulse data into your geoboard, meow.
Got it.
This area's geotree is right over there, meow.
Alright then. So long as we find more geotrees, we'll be able to use the geoboard to travel much more quickly.
Hallelujah! We got the geoboard. Also, yeah, Bien Phu should not be named Norman Brave. That's not something that should be a thing. He's not brave. This is a lie. But, yeah, now we have this, and now we can collect geotrees in all the different areas and such. By just going into it. And now we can ride the geoboard by holding the right trigger. Geoboards are much faster to travel than usual, and travel to previously inaccessible areas, or paths, also known as we can jump over large gaps now. Finally! However, you need to unlock the geotree in an area, and geoboards and encounters. If you can, while riding a geoboard, you can defeat enemies under a certain level without starting an encounter, just by touching them. However, you will not be rewarded with XP or gold by doing so. There you go. You just kill them instantly. I'll show you in a moment. You can start encounters while on a geoboard by using a dark bottle. If that's something you want, you can use a dark bottle, and then if you touch an enemy, you're gonna go into a fight. Now, allow me to demonstrate. Geoboard, activate!
Well, that's going to come in handy.
Yeah, and it's a lot of fun to ride, too.
I could get used to this.
I'm so worn out. I feel like I had to sprint the whole way here.
Huh. Seems like operating the board saps a lot of energy from Bien Phu.
Even still, this board gives us a strategic advantage. Brave here will just have to bear a little exertion now and then.
Yeah, Brave. Buck up.
I believe in you. Be brave.
Ah! Stop calling me that!
Oh, so now we get to pick on Bien Phu for his brave name and take away all his energy by using the geoboard all the time. I like it! Anyway, also something we can do. There's the geoboard, but down here, geoboard set. Oh, you can obtain the following items and such. Well, let's see what that is all about. Let's just have a look-see. Can we see something? There, now we have geoboard thing, because we can customize the thing. It is a Rappig. It is a broom. And it's a repeat board. That is a Berseria reference. So, that's interesting. Now, we also got some other things. Also this, from the, we can't really see it right there, but there we go. From the character cards, we got Black Shiba Inu ears, but meh, can't be bothered using those. But we did get some other things, I'm fairly certain. Somewhere. Can I even see them at this point? Don't think so. Someone who can view things. Well, then I'm just gonna remove that. I'd remove other things, but I can't, so... God damn it, Wishy, stop it! You bad, bad boy. A Rappig doll! Hee so sweet! Witch's hat! Well, that would go very well with a certain witch of ours. And repeat doll! Yes, it has a pipe in its mouth. Don't judge. Don't judge at all. Now, where was... There we go. Back you go. And... I want to see... this. I'm riding a Rappig! I've never used this item, so I didn't know how this looked, but it is amazing! Oh, this is so beautiful! And now, we need to go back up the top of the mountain. You know what, actually? The teleport over here, or the warp, would probably be slightly faster, so you know what? we'll go and use the warp instead. While I fly around in this Rappig. Now, I can't turn the camera to look in front of me, but if you do want to see how it looks in the front, for whatever reason, you can. I believe it's this one disables the alternate camera style. La 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 la. Oh, I should press the start button, and there we go. Now the camera doesn't turn with you, so da da dee da 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 da. Okay, but yeah, I do prefer having the camera move with me. So there we go, and off we go to that warp. We've been goofing around not enough for this wee little episode right here in this point in time. We need to goof off some more, but anyway, we can goof off while we go further over this way. At some point, I need to use the witch geoboard and have Magalu be the active character. You know why. You know why. But let us go and have a look-see. See if we can find ourselves a wee little dragon demon up there. And again, also another wonderful thing with this geoboard, obviously, is if I go to an old area and I don't want to fight, well, I don't have to worry about that, because all the enemies I touch, they will simply die. I like it. Such death and destruction in the matter of seconds. Also, game, stop slowing down. I'm gonna go up and fight a demon now. There it is. Here come little dragon demon.
It looks so deadly. And just check out how much malevolence it's putting out.
Which means it's not Etherian.
Let's retreat. We've got no reason to pick a fight with something we can't handle.
I do.
Oh, you're up for it?
What? What are you doing?
She's right. Fighting this creature is a good way to end up dead.
Oh, sorry.
Well, no turning back now.
Well done, Eleanor. You drew the attention of Shenlong. Oh my god, it's Shenlong, and he's level 74. Well, he, she, it's something, I don't know. Alright then.
Damn it, this wasn't part of the plan.
Yeah, but training like this doesn't come around every day.
Be on your guard. One wrong move and you're done for.
I know, that's the fun part.
Well, we'll be fine. We can deal with this. A proper challenge for once. I like it. Oh, I didn't get to use my Mystic Art. That's so sad. Why wouldn't you let me use my Mystic Art?
Yep. This one definitely puts up a better fight than your average demon.
Is there any hope of actually defeating this thing?
I'll do whatever it takes. That's my way. Sabine!
Yeah. I see you're out for blood, as usual. You knew, didn't you, Eisen?
Out of my way.
What? Are you protecting the dragon?
She's not a dragon!
Huh?
Back off, or I'll make you back off.
Damn, it got away.
That hurts, babe. And here we hadn't seen each other in so long.
Hold it. Is that dragon someone you knew?
I told you, She's not a dragon.
So, it seems old Check Out My Pecs and the dragon have some kind of close ties.
Did I hear you right? We're talking about a dragon here.
I know what I said.
But how could that be?
When Malachim are tainted by malevolence, a dragon is what ultimately results.
So you're saying that dragon was a Moloch Zavid once knew?
She must be who he was praying for back in town.
Yeah, most likely.
But do Malachim put out malevolence like humans do?
No, not by themselves they don't. But if one remains in contact with humans or demons who do, it will eventually taint her, and she will become a dragon.
What about you, kiddo? You feel anything weird after you got thrown into the Earth Pulse at the Empyrean's throne?
I did, yeah.
Can't say I'm surprised. The air there was thick with malevolence being sent on its way to Enominat.
If I'd stayed there, I might be a dragon too.
Is having a vessel not enough to prevent a Moloch from transforming?
A vessel can reduce the effect, but not eliminate it. By stripping their Malachim of consciousness, the Abbey exorcists seem to be able to inhibit the transformation. But nothing in this world is guaranteed.
Can a dragon ever be changed back into a Moloch?
Nope. Just like with demons, there's no going back.
Do they still hold on to some part of who they were?
You saw that dragon. What do you think?
Well, that's...
But Zavid still won't kill it. Must be his creed at work.
Eisen, listen. Whatever business you and Zavid have with that dragon, I don't care. Do what you have to. But I won't tolerate you getting the rest of us involved in it again. Do I make myself clear?
You've got it.
Good. Now, let's get back to the Therian hunt. We'll regroup in Titania.
If what Eisen said is true, then could I wind up as a dragon someday? Or Eisen too?
I don't know.
That could very well happen with the both of you. Enough malevolence and you guys will turn into dragons, and knowing the Reaper's curse, probably gonna happen with Eisen. He seems to be unlucky enough. That was the wrong button, but heck. Now, to Logres we go! We're done here, we need to go to Titania, but I just want to go and have a look at that, the thing over here with the, the serving minigame. Also, we are now in a new area, therefore, we need to find the geotree around here. Otherwise, we cannot do any flying about. So, you know what, let's just go find that. Now, if I might suddenly, if I have the time and I have the ability to do so, I may go back and, find geotrees in old areas if we're not gonna really go there for any other point. Like, the East Laban Tunnel, I'm fairly certain we're not ever really gonna go there again. So, no side quest or story purposes anyway, so if I go there, then I'm just gonna show you, like, this is how you get this thing. Also, I apparently can't seem to remember where the geotree is around here. So I guess I'm wasting a bunch of time right now. I thought it was over by the church place, but I can't remember now. Maybe I just needed to have a proper look around, but whatever. I'll look for it in a bit. Let's go in here and do what I actually wanted to do. Talk to you, see if I can do anything with anyone else. I can do it with Eleanor, so that's a thing. Maybe I'll do that at some point. But I also kind of want to wait until maybe, I guess, Magulu and Eisen could potentially do it, so, I don't know. I'm probably gonna put a note down and be more like, I need to return here at the very late game, do that again, and then, voila, see what happens. But, let's just go over here yet again, and yes, I know I am wasting time with this, not really knowing where I'm going right now, but, oh well, it's gonna be fine, I'm sure. Yoo-hoo! Are there any geotrees around here, guys? do you have geometries for me? No? Not immediately, so. Well, in that case, I'm just basically wasting a whole lot of time around here. That is just sad. I thought it said where the trees would be. I don't know. No. Okay. I'll find it eventually at some other point then. Whatever. Now, we need to walk all the way down to Sixto. Yes, indeed. Now, I'm fairly certain I know where the one in Danann Highway here is. I'm fairly certain. We'll find it eventually. It should be in the next area when we get around to it. Whoop. There we go. There's a marker. I knew there was a marker. But apparently I don't know where the marker is in Locust, or maybe it didn't show up yet. It should have shown up, I think. Whatever. Either way, here is this. Voila. And now we can ride our little Rappig. Give me some of these. Thank you. Okay, just one. Oh, right, never mind. Now, what is this event down here? Yoo-hoo! Oh, hello, turtles. Hi.
Turtles, keeping tight circles. Oh, perfect timing, Eisen. I's got a letter for you.
A letter?
Did you get a reply to that letter you sent? What's it say? What's it say?
I know everything that you've done. Repent for your horrendous deeds, you monster.
What did you do, Eisen?
No idea. There's no sender written on here either.
Who would write something so awful?
Who cares? If I gave a damn about other people's feelings, I wouldn't be a pirate.
I suppose that's true.
Forget about it. What's the status of the other stuff?
The Palmier made it just fine. But we've run into some troubles finding the Nordals. My deepest apologies.
What are Nordals?
Nordals used to be given out by Empyrean temples. If you collect a set of 4, you'd find happiness. Oh, so they said. Nowadays, there's only 4 left. Red, blue, green, and black. Even worse, nobody hardly knows nothing about them.
Dolls of the Empyreans. Do you think they're like that one we saw of Aminoch in that shop in Isolt?
Kind of. But these are less gloomy looking and more, how can I describe it?
Something like a quiet radiance?
A quiet radiance. That's perfect!
I think I get it.
I'd never have pegged you as a collector of religious claptrap, Eisen. Think they'll help keep the Reaper away?
Probably not. But in the off chance they actually work, they'll keep her safe.
Her. Hey, that letter Eisen sent off earlier was addressed to a woman, wasn't it?
Our little Laffy set is growing up.
No, I wasn't implying she was his girlfriend. Her writing just seemed more mature, and...
It's nothing like that. She's my younger sister.
I didn't know you had a sister.
She's the only family I have left. She and I live apart for various reasons.
I'm guessing your death curse is one of them, huh?
Mogiloo!
So that's why. I'd be happy to help you look for those dolls, Eisen.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay then. Thanks.
Oh, that's so sad. I want to meet Eisen's sister. She sounds wonderful. I don't really know, but it's Eisen's sister. She has to be amazing, just like Eisen. I think, I hope. Anyway, skit.
I saw Benwick and the other crew members get into a serious fight over whether cats or dogs were better. I don't get what the big deal is.
I can't believe you could say such a thing! No conflict is more perilous than the one that has dogged mankind since the dawn of civilization! In the shadow of every war are the battles of dog lovers and cat lovers. Between each side lies a divide, maybe not all that deep, but unbridgeable all the same. I'd say we're lucky that the squabble you saw didn't escalate into anything more serious.
I had no idea it was such a big deal. So what side do all of you fall on?
I am, without a doubt, a cat person. Cats and witches have a long history together.
Personally, I prefer dogs because they can cohabit with humans while following rules. But I like cats too, because they're cute.
What about you, Rokuro?
Shigure liked cats, so I don't. but I like dogs even less. Always wagging their tails for their masters.
I feel the same way. Dogs will trade anything for food. Learning tricks, wagging their tails, getting friendly, and in time, even forgetting to howl.
I think that's too cynical. Dogs make efforts to please humans so that we can live together. They're friendly and compassionate creatures.
Then does that make you a cat person, Eisen?
Actually, I like squirrels best. When I lived with my sister, the nearby forest had lots of nice, fluffy squirrels that would let me pet them.
This isn't about squirrels. It's about cats and dogs. You have to pick a side.
If I had to choose, yeah, it'd be cats. There's something lovable about the way they act, especially when you spoil them. Reminds me a lot of my sister.
What about you, Velvet? Cats or dogs?
Dogs. They don't betray you.
You always have to be so serious, don't you?
So Velvet and Eleanor like dogs, while Magilu and Eisen prefer cats.
And Rokuro doesn't care for either one. That makes you our tiebreaker, kiddo. The fate of this showdown is in your hands.
It is?
Now that you're no longer the Abbey's dog, perhaps you're thinking of being one for Velvet's column?
What has that got to do with anything? We're just talking about which animal we like.
If you're getting so angry over this, he's going to have no choice but to pick dogs.
I just told you.
No more fighting! This is clearly getting out of hand, so why don't you all agree that you're Bienfu people and make up already?
And what makes you special enough to have Bienfu people?
Because I can be loyal like a dog, but also do my own thing like a cat. If you pick me, everybody wins.
I don't think it works that way.
No one would win, Bienfu. No one would win if we chose you. Absolutely no one. Also, a Geode Tree. I'm a riding a Rappig. Yay! Here comes Velvet the Maid on a Rappig. What a sight to behold, I'm sure. Now, before we do anything and also head back to Titania and such, we do have one thing we need to do before we go to Titania. Well, we don't need to, but I want to do it. But before we do all of that, I am gonna end this particular episode, and in the next episode we'll do things that I won't be talking about right now. So, thank you very much for watching, and until next time, see ya later.